few years ago, Harvard released a study on happiness. And it was the largest study and longest study that's ever run on happiness in modern times. And that study tracked 750 people over 75 years. And they tracked people who, from a wide variety of professions. We had a US president, people that were incarcerated, and they really wanted to get to the bottom of what made these people happy. And really, it's not much of a surprise, but it's not money, it's not power, it's not fame that determines your happiness. It's the relationships that you have with your friends, your family, and most of all, your spouse that determines your happiness. So today, as you guys join in marriage, it gives me great pleasure to see one of my best friends and brother find in Mila someone that gives him that happiness.
The feel of my hand on your hip when the sun comes up. You open your eyes and it looks like love.
Not quite sure, but
feels a lot like love.
We're gathered today together to celebrate the very special love between Mila and Keith by joining them in marriage. All of us need and desire to love and to be loved. And the highest form of consecrated love between two people is marriage. Like the harmony with the melody, marriage weaves two lives together, creating a deeper and richer song. We are honored that Mila and Keith are sharing some of their beautiful music with us on this day. We ask that the vision that they have of one another always reflect the electric attraction that first brought them together. Maybe someday they'll share the story of how they first met. Loving someone is the reason to stretch beyond our limits, to become more for the sake of the other. It is to look into the soul of your beloved and accept what you see. Loving is the ultimate commitment, which challenged us to become all that we are meant to be. As they join in marriage today, Mila and Keith are announcing to the world that they are welcoming that challenge.
We flow river to river, then skies turn from blue to black, till the beautiful boy smiled and the sun came by.
it feels a lot like
Mila and Keith, let your marriage be a time each morning waking up and falling in love with each other all over again. Your marriage today is the public and legal joining of your soul that have already been united in your hearts. Marriage is going to expand you as individuals, define you as a couple, and deepen your love for one another.
These rings are made of precious metal, but they are made more precious by you wearing them, for they will adorn your loving hands. May they be a symbol of the eternal love that you'll have for each other. As you wear them, may they be a constant reminder to you of one another and of the deep bond of faith, trust, and love which they represent.
Just as a circle is without end,
My love for you is never ending.
with this ring, I take you to be
My partner for life. I offer you my heart
my hand and my love.
with all that I am, with all that I have,
I will honor you
quite
as my wife
as my husband, forevermore.
Let the bow break, let it come down, crash. Let the sun fade out to a dark sky. Can't say I'd even notice it was absent, 'cause I could live by the light in your eyes. Unfold before you what I've strung together, the very first words of a lifelong, a love letter. Tell the world that we finally
those people? What's going on?
Surrounds my heartbeat slowing down. I won't take this world's abuse. I won't give up or refuse. This is how it feels when you're bent and broken. This is how it feels when your dignity's stolen and everything you love is leaving. You hold on to what you believe in.
The last thing I heard was you whispering goodbye. And then I heard you fly.
Not gonna die tonight. We're gonna stand and fight forever.
Close your eyes.
Not gonna die tonight.
Today, I look at my daughter and I see an independent, elegant, stunning young woman. Mila is a very caring and loving person. I love her and very proud to have her as my daughter. I'm also pleased to formally welcome Keith into the family. Although we feel that he's been part of the family for a while. During the time that we have known Keith, we have come to realize just how special he is. I'm sure you'll agree they make a beautiful couple. May they be blessed with happiness that grows and with love that lasts and a peaceful life together. I wish them enjoyment for today, the fulfillment of all their hopes and dreams for tomorrow, and love and happiness always.
I still remember the first day we met in high school. I mean, she had a great sense of style, as you can imagine. It was very fashionable. And she had these beautiful shoes on the first day I met her. And I mean, the moment I saw those shoes, I was like, no, that's a best friend, you know? She's the most kind and wonderful person and has always been there for me. She's the kind of person, you know, you call in the middle of the night and she's there for you, which is why she's my best friend. I'm very happy she found a wonderful guy to share her life with. And there's no doubt in my mind that he's the perfect person for her. I mean, I've only known Keith for a couple of years, but I feel like he's my friend as well. And I wish them all the best of luck and many, many happy years together.
I have known Mila for over 10 years, and when I first saw her, I knew I had to be best friends with her. She has the biggest heart and is the sweetest girl, but don't you get fooled. If you get pissed off, she knows how to break you into pieces. I saw her complete her black belt when she had to break not just 2, but 3 bricks with her bare hands. So just a tip, Keith, whatever she says, you better do. Ever since Keith has found Mila, Mila glows and is a lot happier. I saw her relationship blossom as she has become more confident. The more I get to know Keith, the more I understand why Mila fell in love with him. You are the perfect man for Mila. You support her, you balance her, and you complete her. But most importantly, you make my friend Mila very happy.
Growing up, Keith and I were polar opposites. I'm sure my family can attest to that. I often wondered if I was adopted when I was younger or stolen away in the middle of the night from a family. He was smart, he was driven. I was a goofball. He was fun, charismatic, and popular, right? I was known as the tall one. You know, Keith, I don't know if I've ever told you, but growing up, and now, I'm your biggest fan. You I've always admired and looked up to you. I am the person I am today because of you. You've met an amazing girl in Mila. You deserve to be deliriously happy, and I'm sure you both will be for the rest of your lives. And Mila, I'm very, very happy that you're part of the family now. I mean, I've never seen Keith this happy, this complete, this genuinely happy until he met you, until he brought you home. Keith, Mila, I just want to wish you, a lifetime of happiness, success, and love. Yeye, Popo, and Mama would want that for you guys as well. Our grandparents that can't be here with us. So, if you all will raise a glass with me, I'll keep this short and simple. To family.
When I look back, when I first met Keith, I didn't have very many friends. And when I met you, I met a lot of good friends. And that's through Keith. Keith has a lot of good friends. And I think it's because of the aura, your personality, just the vibe that you bring into any conversation, anybody you meet. Everybody just attracts to you. And I'm so glad that I met you. I think in life, when you look back, there are certain areas and there are certain avenues you can go that could really dictate the way your life shapes. And for me, it was meeting you. And who knows, if I hadn't met you, I probably would have been a great civil engineer, but who knows.
If we're going to talk about love, we've got to talk about why we're here today. Can I do this? No. And if we're going to talk about love, we're going to talk about Mila, right? And I swear, it's not because she said she'd kick my ass if I didn't talk about her. But she could probably kick my ass. So, why do I love Mila? Let me head back. You know what? Screw the slide. It's not just because she's smoking hot. And as you've seen, she kind of is. But it's also because she's sweet. And she's loving. And she's totally awesome. I recall when we first met, we would spend 12, 14 hours just sitting there doing nothing and having the best time of our lives. And that's when I knew that she was a keeper. But I also learned that she was very thankful for all of her family. And I thought, wow, that's so like me. And she's very fortunate to have people around her that she truly loves. And that's when I knew that she was the one for me. She is truly the person that has made me the happiest I've ever been. And I'm truly, madly, deeply in love. And so tonight, looking back at planning the wedding, getting married, and having you all here, the theme is really, we are very thankful for you. We feel very fortunate to have you in our lives. And truly, we love you. Thank you.